they go ballistic. This is straight up rock 365, we live it. If y'all come visit, y'all finna witness why we #1 in the James River District. Hey, one time for that green and gold. Once we get pumped, we can't be controlled. No. We out here rolling, achieving goals. Either you okay with it or leave the road. Hey, get out the way, beat, cause we coming that energy, please keep. Ain't no faking, right, the nation bleeds deep. Yup, like the late great Speedy. Ain't our domination, no slack motivation. Till we hit top destination, we going all out to the end of regulation, huh?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and we're about to bring you tonight's broadcast. It'll be the Amelia Raiders taking on the Prince Edward Eagles, and Amelia's homecoming tonight. We'll be with you with the broadcast in just a few minutes. Just give us a few minutes, and we'll bring all of the greatness to you. Once again, Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, glad to be here with you all. It's going to be a fun broadcast tonight because we got two perspectives coming from you tonight. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. With me, usually doing homecomings with me, my partner in crime doing the first half, Mr. Orlon Jackson. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me this year again.
Yes. And, you know, despite the firing rumors, you are back, sir, and that's the most important thing. I mean, despite the firing rumors and the multiple times you've been fired by me, according to certain people in the booth.
Wayne Johnson.
Yeah, it's good to know that you're back with us for another one, sir.
Absolutely. We know that Wayne can start a little stuff sometime on his own, but we're just glad to be here in the reality.
Yeah. And then in the second half, we got a special one from the Wingspan. He was here with us last year to cover the Prince Edward game. My man Larry Patterson will be joining me in the second half, a LegacyMaker contributor and the owner and founder of the Game Time Sports Network. that work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this one is about to get underway, and there we go.
And just to be sure, I'm not getting fired for the second half. We're just splitting the game. So,
Yes.
so Wayne doesn't say I got fired on the first half.
Just so we clarify, y'all, he did not get fired.
Got it right at about the 45.
It'll be first and 10 for the Eagles from the 45-yard line. Well, Jack, this is what I'm interested to see. Eagles have struggled so far this season. They're 0-5. The Raiders are 3-2, looking to get their fourth win. The Eagles looking for win number 1.
Well, let's see how they do on this first play. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Got about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. Number 6, Dewan Little with the run. 2nd and 5. So nice run there by Little to get things started there for the Eagles. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 50.
Eagles did get a nice little push there in the middle, off the ball.
Second and 5 here for Prince Edward. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. And they give it off up the middle. Oh, what a hit there by number 3, Justin Purry. Number 3, Justin Purry with the stop.
Paying attention there in the middle. Good job on him.
You know, Jack, last game, the last game against Nottoway, the one I had a chance to cover, Purry went off in that contest. Made a lot of big plays offensively and defensively tonight, and the Raiders are hoping they can get some more of that energy from him tonight.
Well, it looks like he's off to a good start right now.
It's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. 10 minutes and 33 seconds, and they give it off. And it's a nice run here by Little, right up the middle for Eagle first down. Number 6, Dewan Little for the Eagle first down. 1st and 10, Prince Edward. So a nice run right there by Little. And it looks like they're at the.
Get that clock running.
Look like they might be at the 33-yard line. And here's the pass, and it's caught there by number 2, and that is Zaquan James.
They got about 8 on that. What, 8? About 8 on that?
It's like they may have picked
7
up.
or 8. About 3 to go, back 7. Defense got to get going here.
And see, this Raiders defense, they're missing a very important piece of that defense in James Poole, who hurt his ankle a couple weeks ago.
Number 3, Mr. Perry, ball was out.
The ball's on the ground.
Ball was out.
I think Prince Edward got it back, Jack.
Prince Edward got it back. But number 3, Mr. Perry got that one on that.
But it will be a first down for the Eagles. I guess sometimes when you fumble into the first down, it doesn't hurt.
Still a first down.
It doesn't hurt. Hey, whatever it takes. 1st and 10, and the pass is overthrown. He was looking for Dylan Watkins. It's incomplete.
Second down coming up.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Eagles. So 9 minutes and 9 seconds. We're still early in the first quarter, but so far so good for the Eagles on this drive.
Raiders got to step up their defensive game here real quick. But right now that momentum is going with the Eagles.
And like I was saying before the last play, missing a very valuable piece of senior leadership in James Poole on that defense after hurting his ankle against Nottoway. And now Little. Oh, wait a minute.
He jumped in the backfield.
It looks like number 23, Clevante Watkins. I don't know if any relation to Dylan. I'm going to look over to Larry on that one. They family. Yeah.
He gave the barbecue nod.
Yeah, he did. He gave the barbecue nod. We knew that it was family right at that point. So 2nd and 15 coming up. Still 9 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're sitting at the 27-yard line.
Looking, trying to get to the outside.
Under some pressure. Oh, the ball is loose.
Ball's out.
And I think the Raiders got it.
The Raiders are indicating they got it,
They're
but referees haven't said anything yet.
And they're still calling the
Raider
Raider football.
Raider ball.
Fumble recovery by the Raiders. Turnover, Raiders football.
Well, Mr. Owens, it looks like when it was time for the defense to step up, they stepped up.
They did. And a nice job there by the Raiders, just attacking and being aware there to get that first down. Great job, Amelia.
Hit it, strip it, put it in, you can get back possession of it.
I was about to say, I don't know what song you was about to break down, but it definitely reminded me of a song from the early 2000s. And it clicked, but at some point, 1st and 10 here for the Raiders. High snap, hand off to Woodley. A good tackle there by number 69, Antoine Douglas.
Yeah, he was on that play.
Number 69, Antoine Douglas with the tackle. Chicago with the run. Second down.
So we're looking at 2nd and 11 here, Jack.
That's about it.
Hit that about it.
That's about it.
A little bit. Second and 11.
Spread out.
Spurlock's on the move here, trying to find something, and he found a receiver.
And he found him.
It's Harris.
And he found him.
Anthony Harris will pick up the first down.
First down, Raiders.
Number 1, Anthony Harris picks up the Raiders. First down.
Quarterback did a very good job of scrambling back there and keeping himself open and finding an open man.
It was a great job, though, Jack, definitely. And we saw a little bit of that magic a couple of weeks ago. I can't talk about last week's game. Unfortunately, I wasn't there. But the week before, we saw a little bit of that magic from Spurlock and Harris.
Up the middle. High diddle.
Up the middle, high diddle. I like that one, Jack.
Very close to a first down.
Jakai Woodley with the run.
Double field, Chicago Woodley with the run. Christian Woodley with the tackle. Second and 1.
About one, yeah. Great job on the run. Somebody's towel or something there on the Prince Edward side on the ground.
2nd and 1 here. Oh, they give it to Pegram.
And he's up there. First down.
Host the Eagles in on that one, Jack.
Blow the horn.
Blow the horn. It's be 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Number 2, Jaquan Pegram with the run. Picks up a Raider. First down. 1st and 10, Amelia. From the 37-yard line.
So far, so good for the Raiders on this drive, Jack. You can see them kind of building something here.
That momentum shift, boy, it's a big dog when it does that.
1st and 10 from the 37. Spurlock steps up in the pocket. Looking.
Oh, he's got a man.
He tripped. He had Anthony Harris open like the good book on Sunday, and it's incomplete.
Got the book open on a Sunday. He got the good book open on Sunday.
It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Wayne ain't going to get me in trouble up here today. He was open like the good book on Sunday. I like that one.
Here's a handoff to Woodley. Now
Hey,
Woodley up the left side.
Boom. Great run by Woodley.
Number 4, Chicago Woodley with the run. That's gonna pick up another Raider.
First down. All right, first down, Mr. Woodley.
Another good run on this drive so far, and the Raiders' offensive line is doing a phenomenal job of opening the lanes here for the Raiders.
There's been some pretty good play calling. I don't know if the quarterback or the coach is calling it, but there's been some pretty good play calling going on here.
Here we go, 1st and 10.
They were waiting for that one.
Ooh, Royal is not going to get anywhere on that one. Douglas was there with the stop for Prince Edward.
Royal with the run. Stopped immediately by Antoine Douglas.
But it looks like he got back to at least the line of scrimmage, so.
Not a complete loss on that one.
It's a very cool night out here, too.
It is.
It's a great night for football.
Great night for football.
Yeah.
Been looking for one of these cool ones.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 here for the Raiders from the 25.
Quarterback keeps it.
Oh, and the Spurlock is going to get met by that first Eagle, number 53, Tyrone Hughes Jr.
But he does pick up about 5 or 6. He picks up 5 or 6 yards. Good job by Spurlock.
So Hughes for Prince Edward last week. Our man Larry Patterson letting us know 8 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 sack last week. He was just all over the field for Prince Edward. And he's going to be another vital piece tonight for the Eagles. That's going to be 4th down coming up.
Oh, it didn't.
Fourth down here for the Raiders.
Going for it.
Spurlock looking into the end zone.
Got him.
That's caught. Touchdown.
Got him.
Anthony Harris.
Got him.
Spurlock to Harris for the Raiders. Touchdown. That's right. That is Jack barking, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not known to a Jack broadcast, you're going to get some barking in there. Touchdown Raiders. So with 4 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock, the Raiders have taken the lead here in this first quarter. And now we're going to have Mr. T.J. Penny get ready for an extra point.
And that was just a great drive by the Raiders. Some great play calling there. Some great play calling. There's a flag. But there's a flag over there in the corner.
Yeah, good job there. You saw the flag, and I'm intrigued here to see what they call.
Ooh, he intrigued.
Very intrigued. Very
He
intrigued.
intrigued.
Oh, and that's going to be offsides against Prince Edward. They're going to get to do this
They're
again.
going to get to do it again. Maybe can go for 2.
Offsides against Prince Edward.
Look at him being intrigued.
Sometimes you got to be intrigued.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got to be it. You got to be it. Yeah. Raiders may even go for 2 here. I don't know.
So
They're
it looks
looking
like they may have
something.
changed the personnel here.
Yeah, there was a change of personnel.
See if they
Ooh,
can
you're
get.
using all the big words tonight.
I'm here for it.
All right.
I'm here for the big
all right.
words.
I'm
Look, I'm here for the
understanding
big
too.
words.
I'm right with you. They're going for the 2, and he walks
up
in.
the middle, man.
And
right
he
there.
walks in. Great job.
Number 8, Todd Spurlock, up the middle for the Raider. 2-point conversion. That'll bring the score. Amelia 8, Prince Edward 0, with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter.
And we got a Spurlock on the field. We got a Spurlock on top the booth up there. Great job by the Raiders right there on that drive, keeping the momentum going and keeping everybody on point.
Yep, no problem. All right, so Raiders, a great drive. Nice drive. They get up and
Absolutely.
down the field, Jack. A very impressive drive. Good job running the football. Great mix of run and pass. The Raiders get in the end zone with a Spurlock to Harris touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Great play calling right there, but more importantly, great execution by the Raiders on the field.
Exactly.
Your coaches can call plays all day long, but if they don't execute them, and these guys just executed these plays perfectly.
There's the kick.
Nice kick, nice kick.
And that's taken from
he dropped it.
22.
Get him, get him.
Little bit of trouble, and Little is making a way out of nowhere here. A nice effort. He's hit late. That might.
No flag. No flag. No
Wow.
flag.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come on.
That should be a flag against the Raiders. And I'm a Raider, through and through. Definitely should have been a flag against the Raiders there.
If they don't see it, didn't happen.
Obviously. It'll be 1st and 10 for Prince Edward after a great effort by DeJuan Little.
But we can't always blame the referees. Human error.
The drive will start here for
Human error is always going to be a part of football.
It is. It is.
You know,
And
with the reps out there, we got an old rep up here, Wayne Johnson. He had plenty of human error.
so 1st and 10 here for
Right
Prince
there,
Edward.
he spun up. He's still on his feet.
Great effort. Oh, what a good job by the Raider defense. Led by number 10.
21 got
Justice
him on the
Squire.
ground. What is that, 21 made 26? 26.
Number 10, Justin Squire with the stop. 2nd down coming up.
They got a good spot on that now. I don't know. They got a good spot on that football.
It's going to be 2nd and 8, I believe.
Yeah. All right. Forward progress. Forward progress. All right. Wayne Johnson clarifying that for me. His whole name. Don't say your whole name. All right, Wayne. Proper light skin.
2nd and 8.
Quarterback had all day to throw that
Nice
one.
one. Dumps it off, and we'll pick up the Prince Edward 1st down there.
Quarterback had a lot of time to sit in the pocket and look that one over.
So 1st and 10 here for Prince Edward.
He had no pressure on him on that one.
1st and 10 for the Eagles after the catch and run. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Eagles. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
Defense got to step up. We can't get a quarterback all day to pass back there like that. Up the middle, number 2, up the middle.
Man, what a run here by number 2, and a nice pickup for the Eagles. There's Zaquan James, and a 1st down for Prince Edward.
Number 3, what is this?
Zaquan James picks up a 1st down for the Eagles. 1st and goal.
Who's number 3 for the Raiders? He did a good job of saving that. He did a good job of saving it.
Justin Curry with the tackle.
Timeout.
So James coming off a combined 94 yards last week, 2 touchdowns, and
Raiders took a timeout.
a nice effort there for James, and he puts Prince Edward in the position with a chance to tie this game up. We got 3 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. The Raiders are up 8-0. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, got to give love to one of our sponsors. And guess what? One of our sponsors is in the booth tonight, calling the action with me. Big Jack's Cooking. Jack, I'm going to let you take it.
All right. If you don't know who Big Jack Cooking is, that's me. We doing Southern comfort foods, y'all. Fish, barbecue, pork chops, chitlins, pig feet. If it's comfortable, we cook it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my man Jack giving you and make sure y'all check out Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002. And you can reach him out at bigjacks.cooking@gmail.com or at 804-405-0330.
And that's my personal number right there. That's my personal number.
That means you know that the food going to be good. Hand off up the middle, and they're trying to push him into the end zone. No whistle.
And no whistle.
And a Raider have a football. Wait a minute.
We never heard a whistle.
Oh, man, if I'm Harris, you don't stop.
You don't stop.
You don't
He's
stop.
got the ball. He's got the ball the other way. What are we doing?
No ball, no whistle. And he's going to take it all the way just to be on the safe side. Don't know if we got a 90.
That's a Raider. That's a Raider. They're calling it. They're calling it for the Raiders.
Is that a Raider touchdown?
That's a Raider touchdown. We got to see some clarification, but
So we're still waiting here.
that would be
And I see the
that would
referee
be
telling
phenomenal.
That's crazy. They're telling everybody to calm down.
Ball was on the ground,
I think they're going to say he was down.
but we never saw a whistle.
But see, this is why I don't like Jack. The referees waited way too long to call the whistle on that. So when you do take that away, you know, that's a tough one to take away when you know that was the case. So Harris's 99-yard touchdown will come back.
See, that's the thing where they gave them enough time for the other team to score, but when we got to take him back, Well, you don't blow the whistle and we get the ball. Now you want to call it down.
That's a tough one right there for Amelia.
They hurried that play. They hurried the next play before the Raiders really even got set.
And that's got to be a touchdown here.
Still, now they're calling it a touchdown.
And a touchdown, Prince Edward.
I don't like that little series of plays right there.
Touchdown, Prince Edward. That was a quarterback. Number 6, Darrell gets in. That'll bring the score, Amelia 8. Prince Edward 6 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Well, like I said, it was just a weird scenario. Good job by Prince Edward. They did exactly what they needed to do to get down the field. Like I said, the only complaint I have, if a complaint, is that the referees waited too long. And that's just a safety issue. That has nothing to do with the play itself.
And then they hurried the next play. Then they really hurried the next play before the Raiders were really even set.
Good job there by Prince Edward, by the way. Oh, he lost control of it, so that will give the Raiders, or keep the Raiders with a 8-6 lead.
6-8 lead. 8-6. We're going to get it somewhere.
So the two-point conversion is no good. There is a flag on play.
There is a flag laying on the ground.
The score as of now will remain the Raiders 8, Prince Edward 6 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
And there is a flag laying down. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. If they're going against the defense, they get another shot here. Everybody ran off the field. Now, I don't know if it's something that happened after the play.
The referees are taking a little long to indicate what's going on.
Somebody
They're out there talking about it, but they're taking a little long to indicate what's going on.
Very intrigued here. They're still discussing it. Prince Edward's coach is.
He's on the field.
He on the field, hands on his hip. There's like, hey man, I need some answers. So,
but I didn't even see when the flag came out.
So Coach White not happy. Oh, against the Raiders. So they're gonna take it on the kickoff. So there we are. So unsportsmanlike conduct against the Raiders will be placed on the kickoff. Penalty on the players against the Raiders. Unsportsmanlike conduct. It will be tacked on during the kickoff. So that's why they don't replay it now because it was after the play. So now the Raiders will be penalized, and they will be.
Yeah. They called it against it. They had to call it against Prince Edward.
Well, it looks like here we're going to see.
Well, how come they moving the ball back?
So it looks like we've got a little confusion here. It looks like this might have been against Prince Edward.
Yeah.
He did point in Amelia's direction, but Prince Edward's kicking this ball off from the 25.
Yeah, they moved him back 15 yards.
That's what.
Yeah, there's some confusion by the referees out there.
So Prince Edward will be kicking the ball off deeper, so from the 25-yard line. So the penalty must have not been against the Raiders. He definitely pointed in the Raiders' direction.
We all saw it.
And that's going to roll out of bounds at the 50. The Raiders are going to get the ball in excellent field position.
There goes the flag again.
Yeah.
That's for the ball going out of bounds. I'm glad we got a resident referee up here to help explain some of this stuff.
Raiders are going to start their drive
at the 50. No, at the 45.
It's like at the 45-yard line in Eagles territory.
Absolutely.
That's a great spot there for the Raiders.
And if the Raiders can keep up that offense the way they've been going, this will be a great start for them to finish out this first quarter.
So They're going to get a start this thing 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first, and they're in really good field position.
Referees got to step up their game out here tonight.
Been a little bit of a tough go. And it looks like they may be kicking the ball back off. No. They look like they may be kicking the ball off again.
What the heck? They got to back them up again. They got to back them up. They can't kick it off at the same spot.
They're going to be kicking it off again. So they're kicking it again from the 25. Unless the Raiders ask for this to happen, I don't know why this is happening.
Hold on. They're not done yet. They got to go to the 20. And our resident rep got that one right. Our resident rep, I'm not going to call his real name, but he's our resident rep, and he got that right. They're going to back Prince Edward up to the 20.
So now Prince Edward, it's been a long couple of minutes here trying to figure out what's going on. And Prince Edward's going to kick the ball off from the 20. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in this first quarter, and the Eagles are getting prepared to kick it off.
The Eagles will kick the ball off. Out of bounds again.
All the way out of bounds.
Loaded near the 48-yard line, and we have another play.
So at this point,
You can back it up.
if they make them kick it again,
They're going to the
they're going to
15.
be at the 15-yard line, but I don't.
40.
So if
30.
you're
Well, no, I'm sorry.
The 40.
The 45 to 40, yeah.
Yeah, the 40.
So right now, looking at a 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 40.
Excellent. No time gone off the clock, and the Raiders just got, what, 10, 15 yards?
Yeah, they picked up an easy 10 or 15 yards off of that. 2 kickoffs, both going out of bounds.
20 yards. Oh, our resident rep, 20 yards.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for Amelia from the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 40-yard line.
He slipped.
It was Ja'Kai Woodley on the run.
He got back to the line of scrimmage, but he slipped.
Ja'Kai Woodley on the run. 2nd and 10 for Amelia.
2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Both teams putting up some decent drives to get their points on the board. Now the Raiders in excellent field position on this one. Spurlock looking across. And he
Couldn't pull it in.
had Jaquan Pegram right there, but a little bit of a bobble. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he couldn't pull that one in, but
That was the intended receiver. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Amelia. They don't score off of this.
So this is going to be a tough goal for the Raiders if they can't find a way to get some points off of this. It's amazing field position for Amelia with 1:59 left in the first quarter. Steps up in the pocket, Spurlock.
Spurlock is on the move. He's on the move.
Spurlock.
He's got on the move. Get out there. There you go.
And
Stop the
Spurlock
clock.
with a nice pickup there for Amelia. And that's going to be a 1st down Amelia.
Great. Todd Spurlock picks up the Raiders.
Winding up.
Down.
And the clock is wound up. They're still going.
And so Spurlock has put the Raiders in excellent field position, even more excellent field position than the previous field position. And they're going to be at the 11-yard line.
First and 10 for the Raiders from the 11.
And they give it off to Ja'Kai Woodley, the senior.
He's still up.
Oh, he took a big hit there. And that was number 6, Jawan Little. Whoa, man.
But he did gain about 4 or 5 yards off of that.
Ooh, boy, he came through on that bad boy. Man, that kid's tough. Playing quarterback, guess what? I'll come on defense and wreck some shop, too.
Less than a minute to go.
2nd and 8 coming up for Amelia.
2nd and 8 for the Raiders.
And they give it
And the
off.
quarterback's up the middle.
And
High diddle
Spurlock
diddle.
gets a little bit closer. It looks like he's
And
going to
it's
be.
close to the first.
Yeah, it looks like he's
It's
going to be at
close
the
to
3,
the first,
maybe,
if it's not a first.
maybe the 2-yard line, Jack.
Yeah, it's close to the first. He's right outside of the first. He,
Spurlock with the move. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Raiders.
he's at the pylon. He at the pylon.
He's right there at it. 3rd and 1.
At the yard marker.
It's a good one, Jack. There's the hand. Oh, no,
He's
he
going
takes
again.
it himself.
Oh.
He might have got stopped.
It's still,
Oh,
he's
man.
still going. It's still going. The push is in. The push is in.
They gave him a little bit of the Jalen Hurts
Hey,
treatment.
they did it down there for Prince Edward. Touchdown.
So great job there by.
Great job. And a great job for the referees. They let Prince Edward get that push down there, that extra push, and turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, like I said, I still don't like it overall. because
No, not really.
The kid's safety has to be a primary thing there. But hey, I mean.
They did it on. They did what's good for the goose was good for the gander.
Yeah, and the Jalen Hurts push works all the way.
All right, no time left, but the extra point. And it's good. Come on, reps. Sandy.
That's going to bring the score. Amelia, 15. Prince Edward 6. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the first quarter. With the scores, your Amelia Raiders 15, Prince Edward 6. Homecoming court participants, escorts, and the homecoming court, please head over to the scoreboard. Please head over to the scoreboard as we get ready for the halftime festivities here in just a quarter. So homecoming court and escorts, make sure you head over to the scoreboard. We'll be waiting for you as we get ready for our halftime festivities.
So we got the Raiders getting prepared to kick the ball off here to start the second quarter up 15-6 over the Eagles.
But that was a great interaction by the two teams on that first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, we got some great exchange from both teams.
Absolutely.
And now that's going to put, unless they make them kick it over, that should put Prince Edward at the 35-yard line. Excuse me, it should be at the 40-yard line.
We up here trying to do math,
Look, I was trying to help my son out the other day with the brand new long division type math, and it was a struggle. I'm not going to lie to you. I had to ask the teacher, was it okay for me to teach him the old school way? It was like, yeah, because they're going to need it later on. I'm like, I'm telling you.
Hey, they came to me talking about Popeye. I said, I don't know what you're talking to me for. I don't know. I struggled with the old one.
The math just wasn't mathing, y'all. The math just wasn't mathing.
I don't know when 1 and 1 stopped adding up to 2. When they put the alphabet in math, they messed up, boy. I think there was some stuff on NASA or something. NASA put the alphabet in math.
Is that what that was, NASA?
I think it was NASA. They're trying to get their letters in math.
All right, so we'd like to thank our first quarter sponsor, Big Jack's Cooking. Thank you for supporting the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Our second quarter will be sponsored by a smidgen of Philly here in Amelia County. They will be our second half sponsor. And the Raiders kick the ball off, and that one bounces.
Nice kick right through his leg.
Oh, man.
The Raiders got to get down.
He's got to hurry up.
Boom!
Oh, my goodness.
Boom goes the dynamite. Boom!
Man, that was Justin Perry coming through fast and furious with that hit.
He was just putting a period on that pump.
Number 3, Justin Perry with the big hit.
He put a period on that pump.
That's going to be First and 10 for Prince Edward. Inside. 0-5.
That was an excellent kick.
That was a tough one right there.
He put a period on that one.
I think, the ball kind of like floated, and
It
at
didn't
the
went right
last
between
second,
his
it
legs.
just waited, and I was like, oh, man, you got to pick that up a little bit faster because the Raiders were coming in.
Yeah, it went through his legs, and then when he picked it up, he was there.
So it looks like they're at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and 10 from the 4 here for Prince Edward.
So there's a flag. There's
And
a
we got
flag.
a flag.
Raiders are happy, so I don't know. That might go against Prince Edward.
So that's going to take a half a distance to the goal. That should be
Well, he ain't
first
gonna
and
take
12.
but 2 steps then.
Yeah, just 2 steps. So it'll be first and 12.
He was country line dancing with the 2-step.
First and 12.
I think
First and 12 for Prince Edward.
they're trying to see if they can draw the Raiders off.
There's the handoff.
There you go.
And a nice little pickup there. And that was Purry with the tackle. Man, Purry has been fast and furious. And it looks like we're going to have an official timeout here as they check in on the injured Eagle.
He's been all over the field tonight. Offense and defense doing an excellent job.
I want to say that might be Little that's on the ground. And I'm hoping that's not the case here. In any case, for anybody being down, but you don't want to lose DeJuan Little if you're Prince Edward. We'll be back in just a second. So we got second down here coming up. And the Raiders are there to meet.
The referees are really getting these whistles a little late, in my opinion.
I agree with you 100%. I'm a little worried when they're holding
somebody's gonna
on
get
to
hurt.
it. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Somebody's going to get hurt. They're holding them up a little long.
We've seen that at least 3 or 4 times so far.
Yeah. We got a heck of a crowd here tonight, Mr. Owens there, Darrell. We got a heck of a crowd. I'm looking around. This is homecoming, and everybody wants to come out from all over the county for homecoming. And you see all your old classmates and some of your teachers that you haven't seen in years. And homecoming here in Amelia is just a very special game.
Yes, it is. And we saw DeJuan Little leap over a Raider there, but we saw number 25 get the stop there for Amelia.
24?
The 24, 25
Yeah.
in the area. But it's going to be fourth down coming up for Prince Edward. It's going to be 4th and 2. Maybe a long one, depending on how you feel about it, but at least 4th and 2. Looks like it's at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, it's not a first down.
4th and 2 for the Eagles.
This is an intriguing move here for Prince Edward. If you don't think
Raiders are doing a great job on defense right now, and if they can make a stop here, and they do.
Got it. Darius
They
Jeter
make
is
it.
right
And see
there.
look how long it takes the referees to blow that whistle.
It's a turnover on downs. Raider football.
There you go.
Point, Darrell Jeter leading the way. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Raiders football.
The Raiders have really stepped up the game and really starting to play Raider football. And when they play Raider football, it's hard to stop them.
It is, but that's a very tough call. When you're in that situation and you're that deep in the other team's territory, in your own territory, I should say, That's a very tough. Unless you're 100%, you're going to get that.
But the coach has had confidence in his team and his quarterback to get some tough plays done, and they have got some things done. But the Raiders have been right on top of everything right now. And there it is. There it is. Oh, just a little bit overthrown, just a little.
And it's true, 100% true. I mean, he's been able to trust his players to make some good plays. It's just a tough position to be in. I mean, if that's at the 40, I could see it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But to be inside of the 10, you're giving the Raiders pretty much they can still get a first down here.
Yeah, they could have got a first down with two. It was what, 4th and 2.
Yeah.
You try to have some confidence that your team can get 2 yards. I understand, Coach, but didn't happen.
Yeah,
didn't happen.
It might have been a momentum thing just to keep the
Raiders right now playing defense.
Second down here for Amelia.
And he brushes them off. He brushes them off. He's still on the outside.
Touchdown.
Oh, big girls go around the outside, and it's a touchdown. Get him around the outside. Around the outside.
So Jakai Woodley gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Amelia.
Number 4. Jakai Woodley with the Raiders. Touchdown! All right, so that's going to bring the score. Amelia 21, Prince over 6. 9 minutes and 35 seconds left. And this first half, as TJ Penny is set for the Raider extra point.
And that was a great play, too, because there was an eagle back in the backfield. There was an eagle in the backfield, and he kind of brushed him off. So that was a great play by Mr. Woodley. Strong-armed, straight-armed him, and got on around the outside.
So let's see what Penny can do. And it looked like it might have got tipped, and it's no good.
Extra point is no good, but the score will remain. Amelia, 21, Prince over 6, with 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first half.
That was a great run. Mr. Darrell, I think that was a great, great run. There was a eagle in the background, in the backfield. Stiff arm by Mr. Woodley. Got it around the outside. Great run by that kid.
It's been a nice seeing Woodley grow over the last couple of years here for the Raiders, and him showing some of that senior leadership on the team. What a great way to put in. So now the Eagles take it. That's John Jackson. Oh, man, John Jackson making a nice little run. And who is that? That was Justin Perry with a great tackle.
Nice open field tackle by Mr. Perry.
Eagles going to start their drive from there.
John Jackson with the run for the Eagles. Justin Perry with the stop. Going to be first and 10 for the Eagles to start the drive. At the 35-yard line.
It'd be a great thing for the Raiders to go into a locker room with this lead, but let's see what we can do here. Got him out in the open. Is that number 6 with the tackle? Oh, that's number 3. That's Mr. Perry again.
Perry with the tackle, little with the run. It's going to be second down for Prince Edward. Second and 7.
Here we go for the Eagles.
We jump.
Somebody jumped. We got a flag on the play, Jack.
I think it's going to be a toss-up between the Eagles and
that's against the Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah. That outside corner jumped. But if I have anything to say at the Raiders, they need get a little more pressure on that quarterback on some of these plays. The quarterback has had a lot of time to look the field over back there.
Agreed 100% there, Jack. And now
There
Little
he goes
steps
again.
up.
Nobody's got him. Nobody's got him. He's getting to the outside.
Little,
He's getting to the
DeJuan
outside.
Little. What a nice pickup here for Little. And a nice first down. Anthony Harris gets to stop, but DeJuan Little with a Prince Edward first down.
No flags on that play.
DeJuan Little picks up the first down for the Eagles. First and 10, Prince Edward.
And that quarterback had a lot of time to look things over back there.
You know, our guy Larry Patterson talks so much about how tough of a player DeJuan Little is, and we got a chance to see it on that run right there. And now Prince Edward has a chance to put some points up on the board. They're deep in the Raiders' territory.
First and 10 for the Eagles.
Bobbled it. Come on, get him. There. Oh, woo! Woo!
What a hit by Justin Purry on DeJuan Little.
That was that pick up and slam. A little WWE action in there on that one.
The other one is going to bring up second and 11.
A little WWE action on that one.
That was a tough one right there.
Yeah. They actually behind the goalpost. That's about second and 11.
Yeah, so second and 11 here.
Behind the stick over there. What they stick 'em?
I knew what you meant, Jack.
The
I knew
chain,
what you
the
meant.
chain stick.
Little looking, steps up.
He's got too much time to look back there.
Oh, good
They
job.
got him. But they're giving him a lot of time to look back there. And as you can see, Mr. Owens there, if you give number 6 that much time, you give number 6 that much time back there, he's gonna make something happen.
And he is. And when we've seen it already on this drive, and the Herminator gets the tackle there for Amelia. And so it's 3rd and 11.
You know what they're gonna have to do? They're gonna have to. Amelia's gonna have to do something that I said before in previous program. They're gonna have to bird dog that quarterback.
Well,
they're gonna have to bird dog him.
It might have to be something here because
They're gonna have to put a bird dog on that quarterback.
Little has been tough so far for the Eagles.
Yeah, the bird dog. You got to put the man that's all he does is watch that quarter. He dropped it.
Ball was loose.
He threw it up.
And
it's just intercepted. Oh, he was out.
He was out of bounds. That was Justin Squire, who was in the vicinity, but could not bring it in. He goes out of bounds. Incomplete. 4th down coming up for Prince Edward.
Pass is incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 11 for the Eagles. 6 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Also, one more time, homecoming court. Make sure you are underneath the scoreboard along with your escort for tonight. Festivities will begin a little under 6 minutes.
I think they really got to get a little more pressure on that quarterback. They're giving them too much time to make moves back there. And we've already seen what he can do when he's got time.
Well, see, that's the thing. Do you trust it here?
He's out there.
Little's looking across the middle, and it is caught, but is that a first down, though?
Yep, it's a first down.
Oh, nice catch there, and that was number 11, Cameron Ligon. Now, I might have destroyed that.
You did.
I did.
Cameron Ligon with the catch. It's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Eagles.
So can they get in?
Outside, inside.
And it's going to be a little bit closer. That was number 2.
They got to stop.
Zaquan James with the run. 2nd and goal.
Number 56 going in to
2nd and goal for the Eagles.
56 going in to show up that middle there for this goal line stand. Put some 30-weight gravy on it on that middle. They got to stop. Raiders got to stop. Raiders got to stop.
Good job there by the Raiders.
That was a host of Raiders on that one.
A host.
Yeah, a host of them, yeah.
A whole host.
Yeah.
3rd and goal coming up.
I think now, Darrell, they got to watch that outside. They got to watch that outside now. They're looking at, they can't get it up the middle. They're going to have to watch that outside.
And we haven't seen them pass the ball that much, but they've had a little success.
With the outside run. Quarterback
Up the
again,
middle.
quarterback.
Is that enough?
Nope, no indication yet.
And it's gonna
No
be
indication.
be close, but it looks like it's gonna bring up 4th and goal.
4th and goal. Raiders are doing a heck of a job. Ooh, almost said something. Raiders are doing a heck of a job down there to stop this.
4th and goal coming up here for the Eagles. This is a big play. If the Raiders can get this stop, what a momentum boost for the Raiders.
Absolutely.
4th and goal.
Raiders got to stop that middle.
Don't be surprised.
They're going to try him. They're going to try it. Got him. Oh!
Barely got in. He got in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeJuan Little.
Number 6, DeJuan Little gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Prince Edward.
Yeah.
Score, Amelia 21.
But they don't blow that whistle.
Prince Edward 12 with 3 minutes and 44 seconds.
Like I said, too, these refs are giving them a long time to blow that whistle.
Long time. Only
But that was a good defensive stand for the Raiders, though.
They gave it a good effort.
They did a good defensive stand.
To make this a 7-point game. They go to Little again, and he gets in. And the 2-point conversion is good. And this is a 21-14 game.
Number 6, DeJuan Little takes it in for the 2-point conversion. That'll bring the score. Amelia 21, Prince Edward 14, with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the half.
But I really think Raiders had a good defensive stand right there. Mr. Little out there did his thing. But Raiders, I wouldn't hold my head down on that defensive stand.
He's been really good so far, Jack. Really good. We'll be back in just a second, y'all, as we go to a commercial break. Well, once again, everybody would like to thank our second quarter sponsor. That is a smidgen of Philly. They got maybe one more week left, y'all, of Italian ices before they switch over. Make sure you check out a smidgen of Philly at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or 804-561-1372. And they will be going to cheesesteaks soon. So if you've always wanted to know what an authentic Philly cheesesteak tastes like, make sure you head up to a smidgen of Philly here at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia.
And they were doing a re-kick.
So, yeah, they're going to re-kick it. We did miss a little bit on that one. Do apologize, but it just was kicked out of bounds by the Eagles, so they will be re-kicking the football.
I don't know who they got cooking, but, it seemed to be a little crooked foot. He got a little crooked foot right there because he's kicking out of bounds almost every time. You got to straighten that foot up. Unless he's doing it on purpose.
Here's the kick. I think he heard you, Jack.
Yeah,
and that one's going to roll. Oh, he's going to have to fall on it. The last second he had to fall on it because it looks like they were trying to see if it was going to go out of bounds, and it didn't. And so he had to fall on it, or Prince Edward would have had the ball in great field position with a chance to maybe even tie this one up. But the Raiders have the football, and they're going to have it at the 9, maybe the 8-yard line from what I can see here. And they'll start the next drive here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
That ain't Nate holding that stick, is it? Look at him. That's Nate, ain't it?
And we got a whistle on the play. See what they're saying here. False start against the Raiders. That's not good right
Look at
there.
that on the left, Ain't that Nate? Who is it?
There's a handoff. And that's Jakai Woodley with the run. Looks like he gets it to the 10. So he may have picked up a couple on that one. It's going to be second down coming up for Amelia. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, I think you're wrong. Enough time to get some things going here. 3 minutes left. Stiff arm and knocked out of bounds.
It looks like that might have been Harris with the reception, but a great job by the Eagles. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and about 6, 7.
So right now, if you're the Raiders, got 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. And if you can get a first down here, main objective, in my opinion, is at least to kill that clock. I mean, as much as clock as you possible. And there's a catch.
And that's the first down. Come on now.
That's a great
Come
catch
on.
there by Jaquan Pegram.
And that gets that Raider first down. That's what they needed.
Number 2, Jaquan Peckler picks up the Raiders. First down. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line.
Still got a little over 2 minutes to go. The Raiders can't put that Raider magic out.
I think the biggest thing, Jack, was you want to be able to run that clock down. Even if you don't score here, you don't want to give Prince Edward the ball back before the half.
Quarterback kept it. He's right up the middle.
And Spurlock hustling there. He gets close to the 30 there. I don't know where they're going to mark it, but he's a little bit close to that.
About the 28. Second down.
2nd and 4.
Under 2 minutes to play.
And there's a pass caught. And that's a nice pickup
got
and
a
a Raider
first down.
first down. That was none other than Justin Purry, who's had a phenomenal game for the Raiders.
Number 3, Justin Purry with the reception. Picks up a Raider. First down.
Raiders are starting to cook on this drive. It was looking a little grim initially, but with a minute 14, if they can put some points on the board.
First, yes.
1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Across the middle.
Looking, and it's caught. Whoa! And that is Pegram.
And he's on the run.
Pegram. And he's going to get knocked out. But there's a flag on the play. This could be coming back.
There's a flag on the play.
There's a lot of craziness on that one, y'all. I mean,
Because the ball was tipped by a Raider.
It was tipped
to
by
a Raider.
To a Raider. And then the flag came in that direction. So I don't know if they're going to say, hey, there's pass interference.
Bringing it back.
Players are coming back. But I mean, if you're the Raiders and it's against them, you're declining that. I mean, yeah, if it's against them, you're declining that because you're going to take the play.
Calling the Raider coach out.
Yeah, I think they're going to decline this. This should be a first down.
Absolutely.
A big first down here for the Raiders if this is the case.
It's down there.
Oh, yeah.
It's down here.
I saw Coach give him
pointed, it's going
they're
down.
heading that way.
You called that absolutely right. You called it right.
Pass interference against the Eagles. The penalty is declined. The play will stand. First down, Raiders!
Well, our resident rep called that play right. That Amelia declined that. I thought you did. But my rep hit me over here on the shoulder, saying he.
I'm pretty sure I said it.
I thought you said it.
But
too.
I mean, I'm going to give it to the. I'm going to give
The
it to the.
resident ref.
I'm going to give it to the resident ref because he's a very critical part of our broadcast.
Yeah. Critical. He run the clock.
Hey man, there's a lot of vital information that comes from our clock guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vital information.
But our resident rep called that one right. 43 seconds left, but the Raiders are down near the goal.
And it looks like they might be at the 5-yard line. So it's going to be second and goal from the 5. And the Raiders have a chance with 43 seconds to put some points up on the board.
And it'll be phenomenal if the Raiders can go up by a couple touchdowns at halftime.
And there it is off the Jakau Woodland. His second touchdown of the day.
Second Raiders touchdown of the day.
Man, this looked like Chicago beating up on Washington last night.
Great job.
So after the Woodland touchdown, we will get set for the extra point for the Raiders.
So with 38 seconds on the clock here.
Looks like they're going to just go ahead and try to kick the extra point. And that'll make, if they can get it, it'll make it a 2-touchdown game.
It's up, and it is.
Oh, no. They faked it.
Oh, they tried to get sneaky on there, but a great job by the Eagles defense for sniffing it out.
They did not go for it.
That will keep the score for Raiders 27. Prince over 14.
Hey, look, I think we should try to get close to football now.
38 seconds left in the first half. One last call.
That was it.
A part of the homecoming court.
Yeah.
Do not
Hey, look, I was spotting you. I didn't know that was you over there.
Make sure that you are under the scoreboard as we get ready for our halftime festivities.
I know my brother when I see him. I know my brother.
Taken right there. And, nice little run here for Watkins, and he's going to get it to about the 39, 38-yard line, and Prince Edward will start their next drive from there.
31 seconds left.
And a great way so far for the Raiders to exactly the way you wanted to end the half, if you can end the half here without giving up some points.
A two-possession game here right now, 14-27.
They can get 4 plays out of this if they try. They got timeouts.
Look at
There
the time
it is,
he's got
Little
back there.
looking, and a catch is made and out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
We definitely got to get some pressure on that
Mitchell.
quarterback.
Mitchell Holman Jr.
The quarterback, he has a lot of time back there to make a play.
With the reception. It's going to be second down and 2.
So with 26 seconds, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Jack. Got to get pressure on Little.
Yeah, he's too good of a quarterback to give him all that time.
He's a difference maker. And we got a
Quarter
timeout,
timeout.
Amelia.
He's got two. He's a good quarter. He's a good player, good quarterback, and he's got a lot of time to look over the field back there. We just can't keep giving him that much time.
Timeout Raiders with 26 seconds left in the half.
I agree with you 100%. I mean, when he's had chances to make plays for Prince Edward, he's been able to make those plays.
And if he can't find somebody, he's got enough athleticism. He can.
You say athleticism?
Yeah, he got enough of that to make the play himself. Athleticism. Well, athleticism.
I knew what you tried to say, Jack. I knew what you tried to say.
Ooh, they're gonna talk about me for that one.
Oh yeah, you're probably getting. If you're not getting roasted on the live stream, right now, you got to be getting roasted on the live stream right now. There's no way.
I'm gonna leave that word alone.
You getting laughed at by both counties right now, sir. You getting laughed at by both counties
Yeah,
right
I
now.
got some mush mouth on that one. Athleticism or something. He got that.
So we got 2nd and 2 coming up for Prince Edward with 26 seconds left in the half. Look,
He got a lot of physical ability back there.
I like that. Prince Edward and Amelia fans, don't get on him too bad, y'all. I'm gonna look at the comments later because I already know. So 2nd and 2
Now,
coming
I
up for
ain't
Prince
trying to
Edward.
say it no more. He got a lot of physical ability.
And we have a
Flag on the play.
I think they got like 80 people. I think the Raiders got like 18 players on the field. So yeah, they had one too many, and that's going to be a first down for Prince Edward.
Penalties against the Raiders. 5-yard penalty will be a 1st and 10 for Prince Edward.
Boy, you just Little under some pressure.
And he's out of bounds on it.
So Little will get it to, looks like he may have ran out of bounds near the 43-yard line.
20 seconds left. He's doing a job. You know, he's doing a great job with this. If he can't make a play, he's going to get it to there and get the clock stopped. He's doing a good job with that.
I agree 100%. I think he's done a really good job of, still trying to find ways for this Prince Edward team to stick in this one. And here's the kicker, though. The Raiders get the ball back at the half.
All right.
So 2nd and 8.
20 seconds left in the game.
Steps
See,
up
there
in
he
the
goes up
pocket,
the middle.
and there goes Little. Little is running and rolling. And if they can call a timeout here, that's a nice pickup by Little. That's going to take him across the 25. 12 seconds left.
First and 10 for Prince Edward. Timeout on the field.
And that's what I was saying there, Darrell, that if he can't find a player, he can do it himself. And that's where that physical ability comes in.
There it is, Jack. That's how you bounce back. The physical ability comes in, and
Yeah, that physical ability. Yeah, I get that one.
I'm going to let Jack get it in as many times here as possible before we end this half. Our man Larry Patterson will be coming on for the second half and give you a Prince Edward perspective. Like I said, Jack, just love you, Jack. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
I know I told that one word up there. I had a good first half till that happened.
I just want to know what he's saying because it was nowhere near athleticism. It was nowhere.
It might have been.
He started with an A.
It might have been alligator. It might have been
I
alligator.
don't know how that word tripped me up. I don't know how that word tripped me up, but I can use all those other big words, but that one right there, that one got me tonight.
So here we go. This might be the last play, depending on Little steps up in the pocket and will make a nice play there.
And they called it with 5 seconds left.
So he gets close to the first, but now here's the deal. If you're Prince Edward, you got to take a shot. I mean, you've worked hard to get to this spot. You only got 5 seconds. You got to take a shot here if you're the Eagles.
Now, the secondary's got to watch for the pass, and if it's not a pass, you got to watch for that run around the outside.
Exactly, and they've been able to get things rolling on that outside. And Little's has so much success in between the tackles, and if you're the Raider defensive line, you don't want to tackle number 6. He's been a battling ram for the Eagles. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 for the Eagles.
This should be the last play.
In the half.
He's looking.
Good old steps
But
up.
if he can't do it, he dropped it.
He lost
dropped
the ball.
it. There you go.
And there it is.
Jambalaya.
All right.
Jambalaya.
So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to head to the half with the score, Amelia 27 and Prince Edward 14. Once again, Jack, we'd like to thank you for joining us for
No
the first
problem.
half of the broadcast.
Once again, you are fine.
And we will be bringing on our man Larry Patterson in the second half. Right now, we're going to have our homecoming court festivities. So I'm going to try to stay here vocally so that way you can still hear what I'm saying. If not, you'll definitely be able to see it visually.
And one last thing, Mr. Darrell Owens, I will appreciate you and Legacy Makers and all together. Thanks for having me in the booth.
Thank you, man. There's our man Jack. So I'm going to be doing double duty here. Actually, y'all, I'm not even going to do it vocal. I'm going to try to keep it so you can hear it. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it. But if not, you will definitely be able to see it visually. Once again, everybody, Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. about 5 minutes before we get started. Once again. And so once again, we will go through and make sure that we give first. We want to give love to our third quarter sponsor, Hustle Indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle Indefinitely. You can reach them at www.hustleindefinitely.com. Then 0330, that's his personal number, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard it earlier in the broadcast. Or you can also reach him at his email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Now, Jack does a lot of Southern food, so you can, if you like your pork chop, into the fall season where they will be doing cheesesteaks, the authentic Philly style. So make sure you check out a smidgen of Philly here in Amelia, Virginia. All the projects from Legendary Culture Films, but this one will be coming out on Tubi real soon, and it is going to be a drama-filled Time Sports Network.
How you doing today, Darrell?
We're so glad to have you in the booth with us, man, to bring you this second half and give us that Prince Edward. Well, we'll see.
Especially right now since they're starting, they need to penetrate this quarterback. He has the ability to pick you apart. Gotta be strong up front. That's where it starts. Gotta be able to stop this run games.
So we'll.
Oh, chain crew. Chain crew. Chain crew. Chain crew. Chain crew.
The
For the ready to drive for Prince Edward, right?
Agree that, Larry. If they can't get something out of this, they can take full advantage of this situation. If you're the Eagles,
This is one of the tests right here. You gotta be able to.
Number 33, TJ Pitty puts it in there with an extra point. That'll bring the score, Amelia 34, Prince Edward 14.
yeah, and
Bird.
as soon as he picked it up, because
20-yard line.
First 2 minutes of the.
it's around near the 30. There's a nice little pickup there. The LB dropped the seconds on the clock. Able to get on top of it and maybe get a gain of 2 there. For this Prince Edward team to maybe just get the spark that they need here in this second half.
I would like to see more looks. He had 3 catches for 53 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. I'd like to see him get going. He was a quarterback.
Little trying to make some magic happen on the outside before Royal was there to bring him down. And that's going to bring up third down.
And Little has been struggling here.
When did he initially maybe injure the ankle?
3rd and 11.
So now Little back to pass and decides to go, and there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play against Prince Edward.
I would also like to see one of those receivers, whether it's Christian Woodford, whether it's Dylan Watkins, somebody other than Zaquan James, who is basically the Robin to Wu, who is the Batman, DeJuan Little, who is the Batman. Definitely like to see some other guys step up.
Here we go on 4th and 11. It looks like we will see the punter come onto the field.
4th and 7.
And that one's a little high, but he's able to get it off. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Prince Edward from the 42-yard line. And Prince Edward now in Raider territory here as Little steps up in the pocket. And Little fighting for, what a good effort there by DeJuan Little. And I think that's going to be an Eagles first down. If not, it's going to be really close. You don't want to see that right there, Larry.
That's what we've been dealing with all year.
Oh, man. And he's holding. Look like they might be stretching him out. Could be a cramp here. That.
He's been dealing with that at least every game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, while we have it looks like he might be getting up here. He can't put no weight on that leg. So we'll see. Hope that Little's okay because he has been amazing tonight for Prince Edward. So it's going to be 1st and 10. A great effort by Little will give Prince Edward the first down, but they're going to be without their leader.
And don't be surprised if you don't see him back on the field because
you got to protect him. You got to protect him at this point still with at least 4 games left in the season.
Yeah, he's definitely the Iron Man.
So 1st and 10.
Got Dylan Watkins in at quarterback.
1st and 10 for Prince Edward.
So Watkins will come in. We've seen him do a couple things here tonight, and he will come in at QB for the Eagles. 1st and 10 for Prince Edward. And there's a nice run, and
It's Zyquan with a nice little mini hurdle.
and that's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up for Prince Edward. And Larry, you said that, Little had been dealing with this ankle injury since the Nelson game, and 400 yards last week despite the ankle injury.
Incredible, man.
There's a handoff. And a couple Raiders in on that one. The number 23,
Clevante
Devontae
Watkins.
Watkins.
And believe it or not, Clevante is a wonderful baseball player. He was top 3 in the James River District, hitting a .423 batting average.
Oof.
So he is definitely that guy in baseball. Plays hot corner.
Oh, the hot corner.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Well,
Plays basketball as well.
you got to be a tough person to play the hot corner. I'm going to tell you right now, it wouldn't be me. That's why they had me on the bench to be in the DH. It's like, you the DH for the rest of the year. I ran into my teammate, and that was all she wrote. 3rd and 3. And that's Watkins on the run. That's going to be a first down for Prince Edward.
Watkins on the run. Picks up a first down for Prince Edward. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 6 minutes and 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
I like this opportunity for Dylan. Gets him a chance to grow and hopefully get some more experience.
And Dylan's a freshman.
He's a sophomore.
Give him a chance now to kind of learn and get into that just a little bit. So he's in the gun. Oh, and James is met by Royal.
Marquand Royal with the stop. 2nd down coming up for the Eagles.
So it's gonna be second and 12 here for Prince Edward. Second and 12 here for Prince Edward. Watkins still in the gun here. Receiver at the bottom and 2 up top. And they hand it off to James. James fighting there. Still on his feet. I think that's a first down there by James.
Zaquan is a very violent runner. You catch him in the open field, it's going to be hard to catch him.
And we've seen a couple of examples of that tonight.
3rd and 1 for the Eagles.
So James has gotten the Eagles in a position right here where they got a chance to make some things happen.
Eagles got to score on this drive if they want any chance.
Looking, Watkins, and he's got. That's Ligon in it. That's Ligon. Touchdown, Prince Edward.
His 3rd touchdown on the year for Cameron Ligon.
Cameron Ligon with the reception and a touchdown for Prince Edward. That'll bring the score, Amelia 41, Prince Edward 20.
So happy for Dylan and getting his first touchdown. He is a sophomore. Definitely gives him a chance to go in, whether the rest of this year or next year, if he wants to play quarterback. He was supposed to be backup, but some things changed, and now look at him in this spot now. He's doing tremendous so far.
That's a really good deal there for Watkins, and to get that first career touchdown, it's got to feel good. And trying to make something happen, and he got it. The 2-point conversion is good. Dylan Watkins.
Number 1, Dylan Watkins gets in for the 2-point conversion. That'll bring the score, Amelia 41, Prince Edward 22.
Oh, he coming back on that field. That's Willis Reed right there, man.
Willis Reed.
Willis Reed,
and
man.
Larry comparing DeJuan Little to Willis Reed, saying he looked like he's trying to fight it off over there. One tough kid.
Yeah. Football player, plus he played defense too.
The kickoff. Leaton gets and that one takes a bounce and rolls out of bounds. Still a tough day with the kickoffs here for Ligon. So the Raiders are going to take over. It looks like they're going to make them kick it another time. Nope, they're calling the offense on. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 40-yard line.
And 41-22 is not a bad spot. I know it was 4 minutes left in the 3rd. You still got plenty of time left in the 4th to make some things happen. Just some things had to go the way.
So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line here for Amelia.
First and 10 for the Raiders from the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10. Gives it to Woodley. And so Jakai Woodley. And Woodley is still fighting. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Raiders.
Number 4, Jakai Woodley with the run. Picks up a Raider 1st down.
So Woodley with a tough physical run. First down for Amelia.
1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 45-yard line.
And that's Sherwood. And it looks like Sherwood's going to pick up a nice gain here.
Stop by Clevante Watkins.
They're discussing something on the field. I don't know what's happening here. Sideline warning.
Sideline warning against the Raiders. 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 here for the Raiders into Eagles territory at the 48-yard line. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter. They give it to Harris, and Harris uses the stiff arm, and then Harris is still fighting. He's going to have a first down here, but you got to blow the whistle on that one. And they've been really delayed on those whistles throughout the game, and that's just a tough deal. Like I don't like that. It's helped out in certain situations for both teams where they got extra yards, but once again, player safety is number one on that.
A lot of Prince Edward guys with their hands on their hips.
It have to be windy, Larry. 1st and 10 here coming up for Amelia.
1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Oh, what a spin move there by Todd Spurlock. And Spurlock was making his way around. And that's going to be a first down for the Raiders.
Spurlock with the run. Picks up a Raider. First down.
First and 10 coming up here for Amelia. They're sitting at the 28-yard line to see if the Raiders can make something happen out of it. They give it off to Woodley, and Woodley is going to get brought down by number 21, Jeremy Watson Jr. A gain of a few there, maybe about 1 yard there, so it'll be 2nd and 9. So it's 2nd and 9. The Raiders driving with 1:45 left on the clock. With a little bit of a low snap. Trying to figure something out, and he is going to get brought down.
Tyrone Hughes. Big game last week. He comes with a big-time sack.
8 tackles last week and a sack for Mr. Hughes. And that's going to bring, it's going to be third and 14 here. Spurlock is running and looking, and he's got Harris. And that's going to be a big catch there by Harris, and we're waiting to see. And that's a first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down Raiders after the Harris catch and run.
Anthony Harris picks up a Raider. First down.
The secondary is one of the team's weakest links right here too.
First and 10 for the Raiders as they continue to drive. 33 seconds left in the quarter. And then Spurlock looking, but that one is maybe dead. There's going to be a flag coming up here. So false start against Amelia. That's going to drop them back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 for Amelia.
Against the Raiders.
Prince Edward needs a turnover.
looks like we might have we got a false start. Are they calling false start again? The play hasn't started. Maybe, they wanted to make sure that they dropped it back. They didn't drop it back 5 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for Amelia.
And you see Little over there jogging on the sideline trying to get right.
Definitely a risk for Little to come back in. But, like you say, he got that dog in him. I can't. He's over there working hard trying to get back in.
He is a dog.
That is the end of the third quarter. With the score, Amelia 41, Prince Edward 22.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we enter the fourth quarter. Raiders will be 1st and 15 when we get back here with the fourth quarter. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And we'd like to thank our third quarter sponsor, also indefinitely, for sponsoring us throughout the year. We truly appreciate it. Once again, remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Our fourth quarter will be brought to you by Legendary Culture Films. Once again, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, Raiders up by 19 as we enter the fourth. And they are driving once again. Looking, Spurlock into the end zone. Touchdown, Justin Purry.
That was Dylan Watkins on the coverage.
Number 3, Justin Purry with the Raiders. Touchdown. That'll bring the score. Amelia 47, Prince Edward 22, with 11 minutes and 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great pass there from Spurlock to Purry to give the Raiders a 47-22 lead as they will try to set up for the extra point, a TJ Penny extra point, and let's see if we can make that happen. It's up and it is good.
The extra point is up, and it is good. TJ Penny.
So it looks like we have number 6 back on the field, Mr. DeJuan Little. He tough as nails. That's all I can say. It wouldn't be me because I'd have been like, Coach, you got to put me in next week because I just don't know if I would have been able to do it. But let's see what impact that Little can have here for this Eagles team in the fourth quarter. Raiders getting prepared to kick the ball off. TJ Penny is ready to let loose here for the Raiders. And that one takes a scooting bounce over near the 25 to the 23. And let's see what he can do here. Nice running effort, and a host of Raiders are in on that tackle. And whoa, boy. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Prince Edward, and it looks like they're at the like the 29-yard line. First and 10 for Prince Edward.
First and 10 coming up for Prince Edward from the 27-yard line.
They definitely moved them back out. First and 10 coming up here for Prince Edward. And there's the,
Like John Jackson there running.
oh, there's a nice little move there. And Jackson will pick up a first down for the Eagles. Harris with the tackle.
John Jackson's got a strong arm. He could have played quarterback, but he's more of a defensive player.
First and 10 for the Eagles from the 40-yard line.
And a pretty good defensive player at that.
First and 10, 40-yard line here for the Eagles. 11 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth. In the gun. Gonna roll, and it is caught. What a catch. And oh man, it's Watkins, who was playing quarterback in the last quarter, picks up a big gain there for Prince Edward. It's gonna be a first down for the Eagles.
Prince Edward's got all type of quarterbacks out here.
Watkins with the reception. Picks up a first down for Prince Edward. First and 10 for the Eagles from the 25-yard line.
Prince Edward was in this same spot last week.
So 48-22, the Eagles are driving.
They just cannot take too much time off the comeback here.
And looking towards the end zone. Ooh, at the last second. And looked like that might have been number 9 there for the Raiders. And unfortunately, I don't have a name off top hand, but number 9 for the Raiders with the stop. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second down coming up for Prince Edward.
On these possessions that Prince Edward has been having, they've been driving the ball.
And there's the handoff to Watkins, and number 44 for the Raiders, Aiden Delaney, son of Amelia great Dwayne Delaney with the tackle.
Number 44, Aiden Delaney with the tackle.
So it looks like it's going to be so 3rd and 9 from the 24-yard line. Looking, and it's intercepted. Oh, man, all the way.
Interception for the touchdown. Number 10, Justin Squire. Touchdown Raiders.
What a great job there by Justin Squire. Takes it to the house to make this a 54-22 game. And it was such a good drive there for Prince Edward going on there. And the Raiders able to take advantage of it on the turnover.
That'll bring the score, Amelia 54, Prince Edward 22. 9 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Mr. TJ Pitt to kick the extra point.
So let's see what Penny. And he lost control of it. And wait a minute, that's Squire looking, and the two-point conversion is good.
Squire to Squire. The two-point conversion is good. Jaden Squire brings it in. That'll bring the score. Amelia 56, Prince Edward 22. With 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So a good drive by Prince Edward that was starting to cook, and then the Raiders get an interception, and Justin Squire takes it to the house. And then his brother and him decide to hook up with the two-point conversion to make it a 56-22 game.
That's a story that they're going to tell later on in their lives.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. You can tell, hey, let me tell you about that time I threw your uncle that touchdown. Like, it's definitely something. It's always good to see those family memories, man.
Keep playing, though. Keep playing.
So with 9 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, the Raiders in full control as Penny will kick the ball off here for the Raiders.
TJ Penny to kick the ball off for Amelia.
There's the kick. That one rolls past the 20, taken at the 19. And guess who it is? It's DeJuan Little. Little said, I see your touchdown, and Little gets across the 50 to the 45-yard line. And this guy, ankle was in trouble, and he comes through, and you see him limping, but he makes a big play for the Eagles in the process.
That's my guy, Willis Reed.
I like the Willis Reed reference. I like the Willis
Just
Reed reference.
not the championship, but.
Number 13, Washington with the stop. On that last one, it'll be 1st and 10 for Prince Edward.
I mean, this kid is gutsy. You see Little back in the contest. Some people will be like, nah, bro, I'm out. Not Little. Little steps up rolling, and he will find Watkins, who came in relief in that third quarter, and he's going to be brought down by Pegram. What a nice little pickup there for Prince Edward.
Prince Edward has to move with a little bit of urgency here.
So right now, it's going to be 2nd and 4 here for Prince Edward. There's it, Little going up the middle, and DeJuan Little. Man, this kid is tough as nails. What a pickup there by Little. First down, Prince Edward.
Number 6, DeJuan Little picks up the first down for Prince Edward.
Man, this
Just
kid
a
is.
remarkable performance just to see him in the way he was just a few minutes ago, and then to be back on the field.
He was struggling. He was struggling in that after the injury. He was struggling after the injury, but man, you saw him on the sideline trying to get back in there, and he's back in there.
He's got him in scoring position.
That man's determined. He's going to get Prince Edward back in the end zone. 1st and 10. Little taking it himself up the middle, and I think he's going to be a little bit short. He maybe about a yard short here, but Little is starting to really open it up here offensively for Prince Edward. 7 minutes left.
Got to tip your hat to the kid, man.
Yeah, anybody would have easily said, you know what, I'm going to just stay on the sideline. I know I would have. But Little has been really, really gutsy here for Prince Edward. 2nd and 1, and they give it off to Clavante Watkins. And once again, that this has not been my problem. And my only really problem with the referees tonight is the safety issue when you just late on blowing that whistle. You gotta really think about the player's safety.
Yes.
Y'all can say I'm complaining out there if that's the case, but I'm just saying, man. Especially when in a game where people talk safety all the time nowadays, you got to be more aware. And into the end zone, touchdown, Prince Edward.
Number 2, Zaquan James. Into the end zone for the Prince Edward touchdown. That'll bring the score, 30-56. Prince Edward 28.
And Prince Edward can put points on the board. They just have to be able to make a whole complete game out of it. Get the penalties out the way. Just play sound, disciplined football. And that's been a struggle the whole season.
I'm a little bit confused here because this is a little bit confusing. They scored a touchdown. They didn't kick an extra point. They didn't go for 2. They scored a touchdown, didn't go for 2. So misconception on that one, and I don't know how we missed it because we saw the initial touchdown, but the score is 56-30, so it was a 2-point conversion. All right, I must be getting old, y'all. I didn't see it, but Raiders are up 26-30. And here comes Justin Purry along the sideline. Justin Purry will get into the end zone.
Oh, wow.
Number 3, Justin Purry with the Raiders touchdown.
Man, Justin Purry has had phenomenal performances in the last 2 games that I've seen from him, but this one has been special for Justin Purry and there's a Raider football team. So that's going to bring the score 62-30. Auburn Jones with the extra point is good.
Mr. Auburn Jones with the extra point. And the Raiders score. The Raiders 63. Prince Edward 30. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth.
I don't know how they missed it. And there's a run. Jones with the tackle there. That's the craziest thing. Now, you didn't, let me ask you this, Larry. Did you see them go for the extra point?
I saw the Zaquan score. I didn't see it.
And you didn't see no extra point?
It's one of the questions I'm gonna have to ask the coach.
I need an answer for that because I don't think it happened. They scored the touchdown. He was fussing because the clock wasn't moving the way he wanted it to. All right, whatever. I'm gonna leave it at 30.
First and 10. For Prince Edward.
I'm blown away. There's Little running and reversing his field. Man, this kid is tough. Tawan Little picks up an Eagle first down as he gets across the 35 to the 34.
Tawan Little with the run. First and 10 for Prince Edward.
First and 10 here for Prince Edward. Little looking. Oh, he overthrows Hegan. Second and 10 coming up.
Second and 10 coming up for the Eagles. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth.
Little back in shotgun.
Somebody bird dog the quarterback. Bird dog the quarterback. Come on.
And there's Little once again making a play for it. Man, Dewan Little is just tough as they come. But Delaney and Washington in over there for the Raiders. There's going to be a first down for Prince Edward.
Delaney and Washington in on the tackle there for the Raiders. It's going to be a first down for the Eagles.
First and 10. And up the middle.
Zaquan James on the carry.
Nice run there by James. And for the first time in this game, the referees blew the horn, blew the whistle at the proper time. At the proper time. Second and 2 here for Prince Edward. I expect see what Little does here. Little trying to get. Oh, he is brought down.
Horse collar. Where's the horse collar?
Number 52, Dylan Ellis with the stop there.
Number 52, Dylan Ellis with the stop there for the Raiders. Third and 3.
So 3rd and 3 here for Prince Edward as they try to put some more points up on the board here with 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the fourth. Little looks across the middle. Oh, he had Watkins and it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
down coming up for the Eagles. 4th and 2.
Fourth and 2. You got to go to what's gotten you there so far. Oh, wait a minute. He decides not to. And that is incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs in Raiders football.
The pass is incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Raider football. First and 10 for the Raiders.
Danielle. I'm trying to be acting on cue. Come down here. I saw somebody get one. You ain't holding nobody.
Amelia deep down in their territory.
So second down coming up for the Raiders after that run.
Another delayed whistle.
And then the delayed whistles have been terrible. I'm man enough to say it. It's been ridiculous. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 5-yard line. And Harris with the catch there for Amelia. And that's going to be a Raider first down.
Number 1, Anthony Harris with the catch. Picks up a Raider first down.
So right now sitting at first and 10 and at the 15-yard line, 16-yard line. So 1st and 10 and the handoff there. Royal on the run.
Royal on the run.
I give it to the Amelia Raiders. They're a very tough football team.
They've played well the last couple of weeks, and it started off a little. They got the first win of the season, lost 2 in a row, and now with this one, it'll be their 3rd straight victory. They'll bring them to 4-2 on the season with 1:14 left. Who does Prince Edward take on next week?
Prince Edward has homecoming against Randolph Henry. Trying to see who was that on the set.
Third and 15.
Looking, and that's going to be incomplete. So 3rd and 15 becomes 4th and 15.
4th and 15 coming up.
So it'll be 4th and 15 here. The Raiders will punt the ball away. And there's a flag on the play.
And shout out to Coach AJ who couldn't be here tonight. He did say that that was Tyrone Hughes on that sack.
Hughes, who had a pretty solid night tonight for Prince Edward.
Is that 2 sacks for him?
2 sacks for him tonight.
And if anybody ever needs any music of any kind, Javius Watkins is one of the guys to go to.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
And that's it.
And that is it. Final score tonight. For the Raiders, 63. Prince Edward 30. Once again, everybody, thank you all for coming out tonight. Congratulations to our homecoming king, Royal.
All right, man, you too.
Homecoming queen, Cease. We'd like to thank the homecoming court. We'd like to thank all the great parents, all the fans for coming out tonight. Hope everybody drive home safely. We'll see you all next Thursday at 7 p.m. as the Raiders take on Cumberland. Until then, have a great weekend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this one. Thank you all once again for tuning in for another broadcast. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors one last time before we get out of here. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Make sure you hustle indefinitely. www.hustleindefinitely.com. Also, Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Reach them at 804-405-0330 or at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Also, a smidgen of Philly. You can reach them at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Or you can hit them up by phone by 804-561-1372. And last but not least, Legendary Culture Films with the movie Black Sheep coming out to Tubi soon. Make sure y'all find your timers. Make sure you look out for it. As soon as we get the drop date, we will let you all know. If you would like to advertise with us, you can reach me at LegacyMakerSports@gmail.com, and we would love to help advertise your business here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And last but not least, if you'd like to find us, you can find us on our social media pages at Legacy Maker Sports Network on Facebook and LinkedIn, or at Legacy Maker Sports at Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. TikTok, and at Twitter at Legacy Maker SPN. Our website is LegacyMakerSports.com. Once again, everybody, I'm your man, Darrell Owens. Thank you all for tuning in. I'd like to thank my man Orlon Jackson for bringing the heat in the first half, and my man Larry Patterson of the Game Time Sports Network and the Wingspan coming in, also a Legacy Maker contributor coming in and bringing that knowledge in that second half. Once again, everybody, thank you all. Larry, let everybody know where they can find you, brother.
You can find me at Game Time Sports Network on YouTube and Facebook, GT365SN on TikTok, and Game Time 365 Sports on Instagram. Follow me.
Y'all right, y'all follow that man, okay? Great work coming from my man Larry Patterson. Until next week, we'll see y'all as the Raiders take on Cumberland.